Here we have an item that was just in time to miss my last collection pickups video. I found a seller on eBay in one of my daily Jabba searches that was selling this thing, and I had never even heard of it. I had no idea this was coming out, and I couldn't find any mention of it on the Hallmark website either. I'm guessing what happened is that a few Hallmark physical stores sold these a little earlier than they were supposed to, probably, and eventually, maybe even by now, I haven't checked again, they will come up on the website and be a little bit more widely available. But for the moment, as I'm recording this anyway, they're not really available, generally speaking. This is, of course, a 4-pack of Itty Bitties with 4 Jabba's Palace related characters. We have Jabba with a little Salacious Crumb, Luke in his, cape outfit that he has when he shows up at Jabba's Palace. We have Lando in his skiff guard disguise, and probably most interesting to me, since they already had released a similar Jabba in the past, is Bib Fortuna. So yeah, I'm really excited to the extent that I can get excited about Itty Bitties. I'm pretty excited about these Itty Bitties, and I think I'm going to try and get them out of this package. It's really cool packaging that kind of, reminds me of Jabba's throne room. We've got the Rancor pit grating and the arch in the background there. So I don't want to destroy the packaging, and in fact, I'd like to display them in this packaging, moving forward, but I would also like to be able to get them out of here. So I will try and cut the little plastic bonds that keep them in the box and come right back. But first, I should probably show you the back of the box here. They've got little blurbs about each of the characters and some artwork, so we can just take a quick look at each of them there. And on the bottom as well, just to give you some information there. Retail price is apparently $30 in the US, $38.99 in Canada. And here's the box without anything in it. You can see that they have Han and Carbonite there in the background, as well as some other furnishings from Jabba's Palace, which is cool. I couldn't even see that he was in there when I had all the figures inside. Now, you may recall, if you've been following the Itty Bitties line, that they did release a Han and Carbonite Itty Bitty back in 2015 as it was 2015, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And I guess maybe some other Comic Cons. I don't know what the convention exclusive really means. It was sold as a pair here with Boba Fett. So you have those two. But, a lot of people probably don't have access to those. So it's nice to have that detail in the background, I guess. I noticed here in small lettering it says, "Box becomes a backdrop scene." So I guess they're intending for you to somehow disassemble this box and use it to display the characters. I noticed that there was this dotted line here around it. I wasn't sure if that was meaning that they want you to cut this out. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like this section is a separate piece. There's more than one layer of cardboard here, so even if you did cut out that little card in the back, you would still have this to possibly display your figures with. But I'm just planning on keeping it as a box. So let's take a look at each individual character that comes with the set. We have Lando. He's got his little helmet here with flaps on it and whatnot. I do like the raised ridges that they have on the top that kind of mimics the actual helmet. Then we have Luke. Of course, they've done various Lukes in the Itty Bitties line, but this is the one that has the cape, and I've just noticed a little bit of a continuity error. See if you can spot it. Yes, he's wearing the glove on his hand, even though, well, there's two things. Wait a minute. Yep, I had to go check just to make sure I wasn't going insane. But yes, this is, first of all, a gloved hand. Their representation of a gloved hand, which he should not have in Jabba's palace, because when he arrived, he had two hands, that were flesh-colored, and he only put this glove on to cover up the injury he got while fighting on Jabba's sail barge later on. But also, if you are eagle-eyed enough, you will notice that this is the wrong hand. It should be this hand that's got the glove on it. So I don't know what they're thinking here. I'm surprised this made it through Lucasfilm approval with that kind of an error in it. Maybe they'll fix this and it'll become kind of valuable. You never know. Next up, we have Bib Fortuna. I really like this one, I'll have to say. They got all of his various bumps and protuberances done pretty well there, and his Leku curving around like that. I think that's really cool. And I like his face, too. He seems really happy for some reason. I guess he hasn't seen The Mandalorian yet. Anyway, we also have, finally, Jabba himself, this time with a little salacious crumb made out of a thick, I guess, fabric, you'd call it. I don't know. Thick fabric. He's sewed onto him there. Now, you may recall that they have released a Jabba in the past, also as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, and that was this one right here, which is released together with Huttslayer Leia, or Slave Leia, if you prefer. This set is on the expensive side, and until now was the only way you could get a Jabba at all, I think. So it's kind of nice that you now have another option instead of going for an expensive set on the secondary market. There are some differences between these two Jabbas, though, as you may be able to tell. One of them is that his mouth over here on the new one is black. The embroidery is black, whereas it's brown here. There's also, well, obviously Salacious Crumb is not on the old one. He's also got this Comic-Con exclusive badge on the bottom. Aside from that, seems more or less the same, though. So let's go ahead and put him here. And yeah, these are pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do for the end of the video is just to assemble all of my Jabba-related itty bitties into a little tableau, a little Jabba's Palace display, and see what they look like. All right, here we have all of my Jabba-related itty bitties, more or less. I do have a couple, such as the Jawa, or R2, which could theoretically fit in a display like this, but I don't really have room to fit them in here, so I just decided to go with this. Obviously, I went with the new Jabba because he's got Salacious Crumb there. Luckily, I have, of course, I have one that is one of these sets that is still connected, and at some point or other, I got another one that I cut apart, so I have Leia on her own that can go with the new Jabba. Other than that, we've got Gamorrean Guards, which were kind of a surprise release a couple years ago, as I recall. Just an online exclusive. Got a couple of those. We have Leia there in the background, which if I recall correctly, was a 2019 convention exclusive. And then I've added Chewbacca there just, to go with her. It seemed like a rational choice to make there. That's about it. I will say these are not easy to arrange this way. They don't want to stand up on their own that well, even though they do all have little beans, or whatever you call these, little bean bag kind of thing in their bottoms to make them stand up a little bit. Not too bad. R2 is especially good at standing up because he's so big, but yeah, they're not too bad. But getting them all to maintain an exact position like this is a little challenging. In any case, I just thought I would make a quick video about this new set and about my other Jabba-related itty bitties, since I imagine at this point a fair number of people don't even know that this new Jabba's Palace set even exists. So, yeah, just thought I would let you know about it. Thanks for watching. This video was brought to you with the help of my patrons from Patreon, including these Palace VIPs you see right here on your screen, and Angelica Brady. Thanks very much for your support. Click the link in the video description if you want to know more about how you can support the channel for as little as $1 a month.